Hello and welcome to Kiska brand Bajega. Today on the show we have someone who is supremely talented. From a doe-eyed newcomer in the movies to becoming one of the most sought-after actresses in the industry, the star's brand journey is a true picture of hard work and perseverance. While being related to some of the most legendary artists, from Shraddha Kapoor to Lata Mangeshkar, it was her own grit and smart career moves that eventually got her to where she currently is. Please join me in welcoming the immensely talented and the very lovely Shraddha Kapoor. How are you, Shraddha?
Hi, I'm good.
Pleasure
How are
meeting you. Please.
Nice to meet you and be on your show.
Pleasure is all ours. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Shraddha, congratulations to you on your 2 back-to-back releases. My first question to you is if you were ever worried about cannibalization, which is Chhinchhore eating into the box office of Saho or vice versa.
When I came to know that both my films were initially releasing on the same day, I got excited, in fact. I was like, oh, that's so cool. 2 of my films are releasing on the same day. But then I started getting feedback saying that, okay, that may not be a good thing, that both the films might eat into each other. And then I was like, okay, I was looking at it completely differently. Because I think I've had 2 releases, I think, after a year, over a year.
Sure.
So I was very excited to come back on the box office. So I had a very strong feeling from within that both these films are so different from each other.
Right.
And that both the films will connect with the audiences, you know, their respective audiences.
Are you happy with the response?
Yes, I'm still digesting the response. I'm over the moon. I'm really, really happy. It's so special when like 2 of your films do well in like 1 week apart. So it's surreal. It's really, it's a good feeling. You know, as much as I've had my films doing well as well, there have also been films which have not done well. My beginning in the industry started off with 2 of my films not doing well at the box office. I think that somewhere now I couldn't have asked for a better start because I feel like what you learn from failures is a lot more valuable than what you learn from your success.
Absolutely.
So I feel like right at the very beginning of my journey with films, I felt like I learned that, you know. I learned that the outcome of a film is definitely not in your hands.
Sure.
When I heard the narration of Stree, I was off my couch. I was laughing so much. I was like holding my stomach and I was laughing. And it was just reacting to the story of the film. And I felt like, oh my God, I'm also an audience. I would love to see this film. And I think I would really enjoy this film.
Shraddha, you're amongst the few actors who've lent their voice to films. Being the grand niece of legends like Lata Mangeshkar and Asha Bhosle, does your versatility help you strengthen your brand equity?
I really enjoy singing. And aside from singing as well, I really enjoy dancing as well.
Right.
Which is why also to do films like ABCD2 and Street Dancer 2 really excites me.
Right.
Ever since I was a little girl, I would sing with my mom. My mom has a beautiful voice. She has a very, very stunning voice. It's something that I really wanted to do, but I didn't. I'd be really scared to sing. Even in school, when they'd call me to sing, I'd be really scared. So the first time that I actually sang was Galiya.
Right.
And it's because of Mohit Suri. What happened in Ashiki with my character when she goes behind the studio to sing,
right,
she's super nervous. That's actually what happened to me in real life. When Mohit asked me to sing because he'd hear me humming and singing during Ashiki, and he asked me to sing for Ik Villain. And I was like really excited by the prospect, and I was like, oh my God, this is freaking me out as well.
Right.
So he was like, give it a shot. We'll go to the studio and you just sing.
Okay.
And I was behind the mic and I was not able to sing.
Mm-hmm.
I was really nervous, and we had that moment that existed in Ashiki where Rahul does this to Arohi, and that's exactly what panned out in real life. And I was like, and he was like, you can. And with that kind of love and encouragement, that happened. And when that happened, I really felt like, okay, I'm doing something else also that is a part of my dreams, you know. To be an actor is one, and to sing is one, to dance is one as well. So in terms of whether it sets me apart or not, I think that again, that is something that the audiences decide. But I feel like we have one life to live. So why not just try to make all your dreams come true? I think that is something that I'm just trying to do and enjoying myself while I'm doing it.
Now are you more comfortable singing?
Yes, I am. I really enjoy singing now, and you know, when we were promoting Rock On 2 as well,
Right.
when we went on the promotions and we were singing on stage, that feeling to sing for a live audience is just something else, you know.
Wow. Saho is a trilingual film made in Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu. This was your first venture into South Indian cinema and also Prabhas's
Right.
Hindi debut. Apart from being one of India's most expensive films, it has enjoyed a national and global release. Will this film help Shraddha to venture into newer markets and enhance your equity?
I think, you know, what happened with Saho
Yeah.
was that it was offered to me and I heard the story and I was very, very excited to be a part of a film. You know, it was when the director told me that, you know, this is going to be the biggest action thriller from India. And I was super excited to play a cop for the first
Sure.
time and, you know, a cop who has a lot of layers to her character. It did really excite me that it's a film that I would have to shoot in 2 languages, in
Sure.
Telugu and in Hindi.
Right.
And for me, what excited me was that I got to do something different as an actor once again. And the fact that, you know, it would release in so many languages and have such a pan-Indian appeal really excited me. I was like, okay, this is going to reach out to the whole country.
Right.
And this is something that I will have an opportunity to entertain a larger percentage of the audiences.
Absolutely.
So I was super excited with that.
Shraddha, there are 2 terminologies when it comes to marketing. One is brand identity, which is what the strategist aspires the brand to be. And one is brand image, what the consumers actually perceive the brand to be. So we have a set of questions which we have asked the consumers. And before we show the answers to you, I'm going to ask you those questions. So let's see if the image and identity match.
Okay.
So do we start?
Let's start.
Right. So the first one is a very simple one. Which app do you think Shraddha Kapoor uses the most?
I use a music app
Okay.
a lot.
A music app a lot? Okay. So let's see what the consumers feel.
Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram.
I hope she
Flipkart. She's the brand ambassador, isn't she?
maybe Snapchat and WhatsApp,
Mintra.
Maybe Tinder.
TikTok.
TikTok, because this is becoming popular these days.
I think it's Instagram because basically everybody uses Instagram the most.
None of them have said music app, but yeah.
I'm completely wrong.
TikTok. Have you heard of TikTok?
Yes, of course. The
Right.
whole nation is, I think, hooked on to it.
Have you tried? Actually doing
Yes,
something on
I
TikTok?
have.
Yeah,
I
you've done
have. It's a
TikTok
lot
video?
of fun. It's
It's
fun.
a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's good fun.
We'll see more of TikTok videos coming from Shraddha Kapoor. Okay. Which product category should Shraddha Kapoor endorse more?
An umbrella.
An umbrella. Aha, yeah. Of course.
Because of all the rain sequences in my movies,
Right.
I think I really should endorse an umbrella.
Okay, so let's see how they answer. Very, very clever.
Sari. She looks pretty in sari.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Sunglasses. Sunglasses she should.
Kajal and eyeliner.
Aviator.
Sunglasses.
I think sari.
Yeah, maybe she can promote sari more, like as we are in Indian.
Oh.
Saris and sunglasses, is it? That's a cue for
How sweet.
for brands and
I think I
marketers.
should wear more saris
Wear
now.
more saris now. Okay, perfect. The next one. Which actor would you pair Shraddha Kapoor with?
Right now, currently, I would say, because I think he's doing some amazing work and I think that he's really made a niche for himself. And I'm really, really loving the films that he's doing. I would love to do a movie with Ayushmann.
With Ayushmann?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if the audience thinks that way.
Hrithik Roshan.
Ranbir Kapoor.
Kartik Aaryan. Kartik Aaryan. Kartik Aaryan.
Sushant Singh Rajput.
Kartik Aaryan.
Vicky Kaushal.
Ayushmann Khurrana.
Vicky Kaushal.
Ayushmann Khurrana.
Ayushmann Khurrana.
I guess Varun Dhawan.
Tiger Shroff.
Vicky Kaushal.
I guess she look good with Vicky Kaushal.
Who wouldn't want to be paired with Vicky Kaushal? Come on.
Okay, but a couple of them got Ayushmann right, yeah. Shraddha, what genre would the viewers like to see you in?
I think they will say romance.
Romance?
I have a
Okay,
feeling.
Perfect.
Probably romantic because that's how I like to see her. In romantic, she looks really good and she portrays the emotions pretty well.
Musical romance maybe, because she has not done anything as such.
Horror comedy because I loved her in Stree.
Musical romance and horror comedy, I guess.
Love drama. Romance.
Romance.
Best है ना?
रोमांस तो चाहिए
Romance तो.
रोमांस तो चाहिए
Romance
Romance
to
to
chahiye.
chahiye.
So romance is iconic after Ashiki, I'm sure.
Yes, that's what I thought that they would say.
They would say yes.
Yeah.
But would you want to break that? Would you want to really go and do something completely different from romance?
I mean, I have tried to do
Tried
that
to
as
do
well
that, yes, yes.
in my movies. Be it a Stree, be it Hasina,
Hasina, yes.
be it Chhinchhore now, be it Saho as well, being an action thriller. So yeah, I try to do that as well.
A recent law holds celebrities accountable for the brands they endorse. You've been the face of multiple brands. What is your contribution to the brand messaging? Do you or your team do any due diligence before signing on the dotted line?
I ask myself a lot of questions. I'm like, do I connect with this brand to begin with? Will I be living this brand and imbibing this and including this brand in my life? I try my best to be as particular as I can when it comes to which brand I'm associating with, because I feel like an association for me needs to be as personal as it can be as well. So there are a lot of questions that I ask myself as well before getting into a brand association.
A lot of your contemporaries, Shraddha, we've seen very recently their entrepreneurial side, from launching their own brand or their label or even acquiring or investing in a sports team. What would you or would we see an entrepreneurial side to Shraddha Kapoor? If yes, what would that be?
There have been a lot of offers actually
Right.
that have come my way
Sure.
to explore that side. But I feel like right now, because I'm so tied up with the films that I'm doing, I feel like if I need to explore that side, I would have to remove a
Some
lot
time,
of
yeah.
time and do it right. Because it's something that I think requires a lot of involvement, a lot of effort. Music can be one, dance can be one, fashion can be one,
Right.
but something out of the box, I would say.
Shraddha, your following on social media is immense. Taking into consideration Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, you have a cumulative reach of over 62 million.
Is it?
Yes. Could you take us through the planning and the type of content you post on these different platforms? How involved are you into the entire process?
In terms of, I handle all my social media 110% myself. That is something that I do take the time out to do. I really try to use my social media platform to give a voice to things that matter
Right.
as well. So be it, something to do with the environment, or even if I want to share something, what music I'm listening to, or maybe a boomerang or something from
It's
my
a
day.
reflection of your personal side.
Yes, definitely.
We have now reached our segment, Internet Ask Shraddha, where we'll ask you a few questions. The fans are posing to you online. So let's kill their curiosities.
Let's
Let's
go
go. This is a cool one. Has 5-star found a new female version for his ad? So it's comparing you to Disha, and you're saying you're the Ramesh Suresh of Bollywood.
Yeah.
Do you get this a lot?
This had come out some time back, and I thought it was so funny. But it's, I think we could pass off as sisters.
You can pass off the
Yes.
sisters. Perfect. Yes. So it's a nice one. Someone's asking, we'd love to see you share screen with your legendary
This
father.
is so nice.
Would you
So
like to share screen?
I don't think a lot of people have seen my first film. My dad's done a cameo
That's
in
done a
it.
cameo in Teen Patti.
So my dad has done a cameo in Teen Patti, so we have already done a film together. But if it's a full-fledged role, I think it would be fun to do a comedy with my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting.
Maybe like Crime Master Gogo and his daughter Gogi. No? There should be a movie like that. And both of us are can be going completely crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you in that one. Gogo and Gogi together.
Yes.
Right. Next one, please. So this is on one side, she speaks about bursting crackers in Diwali, but is it right to use crackers for movie promotion? This is with you and Arjun Kapoor, I think.
Okay.
Right. So what do you have to say to this?
It's something that we had no idea about.
Yes.
When you're doing a movie promotion, there's so many things. Like, you have no idea if there are going to be crackers bursting behind you or around you. So it's something that actually at that moment I was not aware.
That's
Yeah.
Shraddha, very candid for you. The next one. Okay, so this is Arjun Kapoor saying that's a hectic sneeze reaction. So anything to tell Arjun, your co-star?
That's an extremely witty comment. I would say he does have a very witty
Witty side.
sense of humor.
Okay.
So, an apt comment.
Apt comment for Arjun. Okay, the next one. Okay. Find me a better love story than Shraddha Kapoor and Rain. It says Rain follows her in all her films.
Right.
Right?
That's
And
why I said
where
that.
the
That's
umbrella and the raincoat.
I should endorse an umbrella or a raincoat, or yes, or I should just be the what do you call it? The bringer of rains.
Okay.
So if anybody wants rain, then I should just show up.
Yeah. So next time,
And
don't
hopefully
get
it'll rain.
two frogs married. Just have Shraddha Kapoor there. That'll do the trick.
So yeah.
Okay, cool. We aptly call our studio audience brandwalas, and we have a couple of really eager brandwalas that would like to ask you a few questions. So let's dive straight in. Yes, first one, please.
Hey Shraddha, my name is Sakshi. My question to you is, your father's acted in a lot of films doing many negative and comic role. When Teen Patti was released, Mr. Kapoor was in the Big Boss house and got a lot of PR. Was there kind of a baggage during your initial days? With due respect to your father.
You know, I can go back to school, okay, when I was in school and my dad was actually at the peak of his career when he was doing all these different kinds of roles. And he was doing villainous roles and he was doing comic roles as well. So what would happen, it used to be really funny in school. My friends used to be like, you know, oh my God, is your dad like really strict in real life? You know, because he plays these roles. So will he shout at us? Will he say something to us when we come home? You know, will you get the permission to come out because your dad plays these roles? And I'm just like, guys, please come to my house and please sit with my dad and just see how he is. So, and also then nobody would take any panga with me in school. I took full advantage of that situation.
Okay.
Hi Shraddha, I'm Gayatri. So what I wanted to ask you is, you've appeared in many sequels like ABCD, Ashiki, and you're working for Street Dancer as well.
And Baghi.
And Baghi and Rock On too, yeah.
So do you think sequels play a safer bet as they come with existing equity and they help you in getting the required marketing push?
To a certain extent, probably yes, but it's not always the case because, say for example, Rock On 2 didn't do well. So it's not always a case that a sequel will necessarily do well. But for me, like, because I have, say I've been a part of Baghi, I have been a part of ABCD too. So naturally, those are films that I have an attachment with, you know, when you spend time with the same crew and, you know, it's a script or a film that really excited me. So you feel good that, you know, the first film has done well, the franchise then has the potential to connect again with the audience. So I hope that Street Dancer and Baghi 3 also do well, but you really never know. Like, you never know, it's all up to the audiences. But I think maybe the chances are a little higher that they might connect. Yeah.
That was a great take on you for the Brandwala. You're known to have a very bubbly and vivacious personality. So we have a fun game where we want you to get brand friendly. We have two bowls, one with a song name and the other with a product category. Okay. You need to come up with a fun version of the song to sell the product in an interesting manner.
Okay. On the spot.
On the spot, yes.
My gosh.
Put your thinking caps on. Tell us, which is the category?
Plumbing pipes.
Plumbing pipes, okay. With who?
With Tum Hi Ho.
Think.
Okay.
Okay.
हम तेरे बिना अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना धीमा फ्लो है मेरा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो, number 1 plumbing pipes, अब तुम ही हो. By now.
Very good. That's Shraddha Kapoor endorsing a plumbing pipe for you. And let's do the second and the last one quickly.
Okay. सुन रहा है ना तू with mattresses.
With a mattress, okay? Go for it.
सुन रहा है ना तू, सो रही हूँ मैं, सुन रहा है ना तू, मस्त सो रही हूँ मैं. For a good night's sleep. Bye now. And the mattress's name, the brand name.
That's Shraddha Kapoor, the talented actor, versatile singer, all in for you. So brands, take a cue. I have one last question, Shraddha. Multiple brands have gone the purpose route. In fact, you've recently stood in solidarity with the Aam Janta on the RA issue. Even the popular brand Amul had a take on this. In the future, what are the causes that you see yourself giving support to?
So it was a very instinctive decision to go and be a part of the RA thing.
Right.
I felt very strongly about it. I felt like as a citizen of Mumbai,
Right.
I really wanted to be a part of it. And it's something that I try to support on my social media as well.
Right.
In fact, recently I wanted to go and be a part of a silent march again that they were having in the picnic point in Goregaon. But I couldn't because I was tied up. I have a pet,
Okay.
Shiloh.
Yeah.
And he is someone we adopted. So that is something that I would really want to try to do as well.
Right.
One of the many things actually that I would want to do. And I would also really want to do more for the environment, I think, and for women's rights and also to eradicate hunger, I would say.
Beautiful, well said. So
Thank
that
you.
comes to our end of the journey. Shraddha, I want to, on behalf of all of us as Kiska brand Bajega, wish you a lot of love and luck.
Thank you
and
so
you've been
much.
such a pleasure to host. And
Thank
we wish
you.
you all the
I had a
very, very
great time.
best. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
and
hope and
thank
pray
you
that all your films and the causes and the brands that you do are a blockbuster success.
Thank you
Ladies
so
and gentlemen,
much.
Shraddha Kapoor.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Kiska brand Bajega gives you a chance to visit our studios and interact with India's biggest celebrity brands live by answering a simple question.
Which popular green tea brand does Shraddha Kapoor endorse? A. Lipton, B. Twinings, C. Tetley, D. Tazo.
Send your answers to us by commenting on our Instagram post and following our page at Kiska_brand_Bajega.
I'll see you again next week at Kiska brand Bajega, where we continue to uncover some of biggest brand stories behind some of India's most successful brands. Until then, this is Aditya Bhatt signing off. Happy marketing.